And we're just gonna do this. We're gonna have some fun. I felt like doing something. I just wanna do something fun, and I'm full of Tim Hortons coffee, and I got a 20-pack of Timbits, so we're in for a good time. Hello everyone, welcome back to Foster the Meeple, a channel all about board games and board gamey things, judging boxes by their covers basically. So I was just trying to think of something fun that I wanted to do because I had a little bit of time to film a video today. And theoretically, I have something set up in front of me for a preview that needs to get done, and I'm holding scissors, so let's put those down. But I was like, I just feel like doing something fun. And you're like, Jamie, are you so bored? And the question is, no, I'm so busy. I'm so busy that I just needed a break. So here's what I'm going to do today. And I think this is going to be fun. And eventually I'll probably end up doing this with Jeff as well. If you guys end up liking it, let me know. But the video today is going to be judging a game by its cover. Okay? I have my laptop right here. And let me just tell you what we're about to do, okay? What are we about to do? Beats the heck out of me. For anybody that doesn't know, Board Game Geek, that's a website that we all know about, but there is an option on Board Game Geek where you can just pick you click random board game and it just pops up a random board game. And they're usually there's so many games on there, and there's some that are super obscure. And so what I wanted to do today is I'm going to go through random board games, and I'll record my screen so you can see it and all that good stuff. And what I'm going to do is I am going to try and guess what the theme is, what the mechanics that it uses are, the complexity level, maybe the player count, and what kind of person might enjoy it. Okay? And you're like, how are you going to do that without just reading? Well, I've done a craft where I'm going to cover up my screen with a piece of paper so I can only see just the game, just the cover, because that's all I need, okay? That's what we're going to do because I'm avoiding my responsibilities. So let me start my screen recording, and we're just going to do this. We're going to have some fun. I felt like doing something. I just want to do something fun, and I'm full of Tim Hortons coffee, and I got a 20-pack of Timbits, so we're in for a good time. So this was me just trying it earlier. This is the game that came up, and the first thing that I saw was Just Us. Anyways, so you go to browse, and then you're gonna click random game, all right? I am putting my piece of paper over so that I cannot see what it actually says, just the cover, all right? All right, I also have an appointment that I need to leave for soon, so it's fine. This game is called I'm the Brain. I'm the Brain. So, what was I trying to guess? Complexity. I'm going to say the complexity is pretty light. This is probably like I want to say 2 to 5 player game. And I'm going to guess it's some sort of a weird trivia game. I'm the Brain, and it looks like it's from the freaking 1800s. So, who is going to enjoy this game? People who love neurology, people who love psychology, people who love trivia, people who love a party. This guy's having a party. It might be trivia about the brain. It does say brain, right? Brain, not Brian. Sometimes I get them mixed up. All right, paper. Oh, an age range. This must be 14 plus. Oh, I didn't say how long I thought it would play, but 60 minutes is definitely not what I would guess. This game is from 1962. It has no tagline, 2 to 4 players, 60 minutes, 10 and up, no complexity. But I'm gonna say the complexity is very light based on what I'm looking at right now. Let's try again. Paper. This one is called Flickin' Chicken. Dink and Flicka, Flickin' Chicken. Okay, this is, I should also guess maybe the rating. All right, this game is obviously for children. It's a dexterity game for sure. So I'm gonna say for kids, I don't know, 8 and up. It probably takes 15 minutes to play. It's definitely a dexterity game where you are flicking chicken. Maybe like, you know how in Ice Cool you flick the penguins? I think this was where Ice Cool got its inspiration from. Who would like this game? People who love chickens. If you love chicken, you're gonna love flicking chickens. Or, no, I take that back. People who hate chickens. If you hate chickens, you're gonna love this game because you get to flick them. Stupid chickens. All right, let's see. And it's rating. It can't be very high. I'm gonna go with like a 3. Okay, Flickin' Chicken, 2009. Flickin' Chicken, a 4.9. 2 to 6 players, 30 minutes. That's too long for this game. Age 6 and up, its weight is a 1, so yeah. Dexterity game. Children's games, I knew it. Dexterity game, children's game. Let's look at the pictures. They bounce, they roll, but can you hit the target? 9 rounds of chicken throwing insanity. Why is it throwing? You're supposed to flick them. I kind of want this game. Oh, lifelike. Terrifying. Let's look at a new game. What time is it? I gotta leave soon. Random game. Powerpuff Girls. I did not know there was a Powerpuff Girls game. I can't, my eyes. It's just called the Powerpuff Girls. So obviously this is a game for children because kids love the Powerpuff Girls, as they should. I'm gonna say it's rated like a 5.5. It's probably lightweight. I'm gonna say 2 to 4 players, and it's, what kind of game would this be? It's probably literally just like a roll and move game. That's gonna be my guess. And who is this for? Fans of feminism, female empowerment. Freaking Powerpuff Girls are awesome. They're like 3 little sisters with superpowers, and they fight that monkey, and I don't know what his name is. But if you hate monkeys, you also might like this game. The Powerpuff Girls Mojo Jojo attacks Townsville. Mojo Dojo Casa House? 8+ for kids. Wait, 1. No kidding. 30 minutes? Little children don't have that kind of attention span. 2 players. Is this something Jeff and I need to get? Let's look at the pictures. Oh. I mean, that does look like a roll and move, which is what I said. That's gotta be what it is. That's gotta be what it is. I didn't even look at the mechanics. Dice, move. Campaign battle game? Milton Bradley. Good job. All right, next. I do not have my glasses on. I cannot see that, but that looks like something I would have loved to have played as a child. It has a hippie flower. Flower, love, love and power. That definitely looks like a roll and move game. I'm gonna say it's definitely for little kids. It's very bright, very colorful, so it's for fans of flowers, colors, and brightness. I can't see the title. Oh, it's up in the tab. Groovy Girls Sleepover Game. Sign me up. So if you love sleepovers, this is for you. We're gonna say that this takes, well, by what we've been experiencing, this takes 30 minutes to play. It's definitely probably for 2 to 4 players, very lightweight, and it is for children. And I'm saying it's a roll and move because that's what it looks like. Because it's showing me more than I should know. I'm only supposed to see the cover. Groovy Girls Sleepover Game, 3.5. You don't say. No time. Takes no time to play. There is no designer. So forget about it. No wait. Children's party game. Now is the time for you and your best friends to go to the Groovy Girls Sleepover. Become your favorite Groovy Girl. Is Groovy Girls like a thing that I don't know about? Oh wow, I hate that. That's not a game for Jamie. Sorry. I do not want to go to the Groovy Girls Sleepover. Let's do a different one. I don't think that's the game. Random game. Oh, this looks like a really good game. Let's try again. You never know what you're gonna get. That's just a wooden box. It says it's Monopoly. You don't need Monopoly in a wooden box. I don't know who needs to tell you that, but it had to be me. All right, here we go. We have Risk, Star Trek. This is something that Jeff would freaking love. This is for fans of Star Trek. It's fans for fighting. It's fans for area control. Okay, this I'm going to say is 14 and up. It's probably rated like a 7 because people love Star Trek. Fans of space, do you love it? You love space? It's not for fans of Star Wars because I think that there's some sort of a weird feud there. I'll probably say 2 to 4 players, and it probably takes like 90 minutes to play, and its mechanic is risk because it's literally risk. No time. Why isn't there time? 2 to 5. It's an anniversary edition. 10 and up. I mean, sure. Do I want to play it? Not really. Oh, here's one. I don't think that's in English. Urban Odor Sturbin. So, this is for fans of black and white movies. The moon, so werewolves won't like this because they don't really like the moon. Maybe a vampire might enjoy this. I think that looks like a castle. It's vibey. I'm going to say this is for 14 and up. We'll say it plays for 90 minutes. This is probably a murder mystery game. Okay, that's what I think. 2 to 5 players and not in English. So if you can't speak English, you can't play this game. Wait. No, if you only speak English, you can't play this game. Urban Oder Sturben das Aufseilspiel zum Original Krimi Dinner. Krimi Dinner? A pitch black board game for all fans of the original Krimi Dinner show. What is this? It's rated an 8. Oh, there's only one rating. 12 and up, 60 minutes, 2 to 4. It's a party game. I don't think I want to play this game, but part of me does. I don't know what part of me that is, but you know I love a spooky game, so I'm here for it. Random game, please. Oh, here we go. Sea Lord. Sea Lord Rule the Waves. So this is a game about pirates, 100%. Or no, privateers. This is a game about privateers, and there is a difference. Okay, it's in the song about where I'm from. There, it's privateers. Okay, so this is 10 and up. It probably takes like 30 minutes to 40 minutes to play, 2 to 4 players. Who's gonna like this game? Pirates won't like it. Privateers will love it. I'm gonna say the mechanic is exploration, and there are dice. Do I want to play it? By the looks of it, not really. Okay, 2 players. Oh, intrigue. 2 players, 20 minutes. Okay, no designer. Abstract strategy nautical game? I don't know. I hate the way it looks, but I love an abstract strategy game, and I love the sea. I like to look at it. Why are there children on that boat? An exciting sea battle game where the weather can be more dangerous than your opponent. You don't say. Random game. Small store survival. Small store survival? This looks like a video game. I'm listening. Stumps, what is it? This cover is giving me nothing. Small store survival. So obviously, in this game, you are running a store, a retail store, and you're competing against other retail owners. It's set in a mall, obviously. I'm going to say that this is like a 30-minute game. I'm going to say it's for 2 to, how many people are on the box? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2 to 6 players probably takes, what did I say, 30-minute game. I'm going to say it's probably weighted at like a 2. And the mechanics are resource management, hand management, and it has high interaction. You're just making sales, taking names. 1 to 5 play. Oh, this is a 2024 game. Perfectly time your store's opening and outwit all other entrepreneurs. 8.3. Oh, there's 2 ratings. 1 to 5 players. 1 to 5 players, best at 4. Okay. What is this? Action drafting, hand management. I was right. Combines hand management, action selection in a new and challenging way. Each player starts the game with the same deck of cards, and then these 10 cards. I nailed this one. But why aren't there, this came out in 2024, but there are no photos of it? Yeah, I mean, I think it needs more photos. I might be interested. Random game. Rambo the board game. This is for fans of Terminator, Rocky, Predator, maybe even Rambo. Who's to say? This game probably sucks. I can't imagine it's good. So its rating has to be like a 4 or under. I'm going to say it probably takes like an hour to play, even though it should not. It should not. It's probably like 2 to 4 players. And what is it? Hidden movement, maybe? Look at that cover. Jeff would probably love this game. Not for me. 1 to 4 players, 60 minutes. A 60-minute game about Rambo. Stealthily wage war as you make your own path through iconic films Rambo 2 and 3. Rambo 2 and 3, but not Rambo 1. So don't even. It's only 2 and 3. It's a minis game. War game. Ugh. It's just that I don't like it at all. Look, oh my God, this is so outrageous. Jeff would flipping die for this game. He would love this game. Look at that. Somebody put a lot of effort into that. Silly. All right. Random photos. Random game. Now we're cooking. Gangs of Megacity 1, Death on the Streets. What does that say? Judge Dredd. This is like a, is this like an IP? Death on the Streets. This is very intense. I'm going to say this is definitely for 14 plus. This is a card game, but like not a card game, but you use cards in it. I gotta say this is probably 2 to 4 players because I say that about everything. And who's gonna like this? People who love a little violence. You know, you want to wear a chicken on your head. Maybe your head is a chicken, like that guy. This looks kind of dumb, but I think it's based on an IP, but I don't really know. It's rated an 8.0, 6 ratings. Came out in 2005. 2 players. Okay. Gangs at Mega City. Comic book. Yeah, it is an IP. That's what I thought. Judge Dredd, I think. Is there any other photos of this? I hate this. I just need to tell you, I'm just being honest with you. There's no part of me that would ever want to play that game. But for somebody, it might be the ticket. Random game. Ugh, hate that. Random game. That's just like a cup. This is not a game. We're not even gonna look at this. That's not a game. That's just components. That's just a card. Here we go. Shabada. Oh, it's not in English. La Battle de Chanson en Équipe. This is French. That's French. Here's what I think. This is a party game, for sure. It is probably quick to play. I'm going to say like 10 minutes to play. I assume it's karaoke themed, but I'm a little bit rusty on my French because I haven't taken French since grade 11. So, excusez-moi. Je ne sais pas. And I'm going to say this is probably an adult party game, but I think it's extremely lightweight. Never tells me the weight. 0 ratings. Yay. 4 to 50 players. That feels like a lot. Yep, music party game. Nailed it. Is it in English at all? Why are the bottom words are in English? An object visible proximité. The sky. We'll do a couple more, and then I need to go to my appointment. Hope you guys are having fun hanging out with me doing this weird stuff. Random. Here we go. Pacific Tide. Compass Games. Pacific Tide, the United States, something Japan. I can't read the whole thing. I assume this is a war game. in which case I'm going to say it's 14 plus. It's going to be high strategy for fans of war games, like people who like GMT style games, like me. It's probably high strategy, and the weight I'm going to say is like a 3 to 4. And it takes 90 minutes to play. And it's probably 2 players. US versus Japan, that's my guess. 1 to 2 players, 120 to 240 minutes. That checks out. World War II Pacific Front strategic war game for 2 players, or try solo against the AI. This is something that Jeff and I would probably enjoy. You're probably like, ew, but no. This is a war game. This looks like, it looks like a war game, that's for sure. Yep, 2-player strategy war game. Oh, look at that guy. Huh. Compass games. I never heard of them. I'm learning so many things. This is called Orgoglio Nerd. Orgoglio Nerd. Is that like a real word? I don't know. Area Stampa. Maybe this is not in English. I don't know. Maybe it is. Is this a Ninja Turtles game? No. But do you see why I'm saying that? Because that looks like April, and it looks like the Rhino guy. So this is a game, I think. There's a monster in the garbage can. This is a game where monsters come to life, and you gotta squish the monsters and put them in your garbage can because you don't want monsters in your house anymore and you hate them. And also you love rhinos because that seems to be a main character in newspapers. I'm gonna say that this is for 10 and up, 30 minutes to play, 2 to 4 players. The mechanic is going to be, it's a card game, I assume. Maybe area control. 14 plus, 20 minutes, 2 to 6 players, 2016, 5.4 rating. Yeesh. Card game, party game. Nailed it. I knew it. I knew it all along. You see why I thought it might be like, look at all those rhinos. It's very like comic booky. I just don't know if it's for me. Let's do 2 more. Okay, here we go. Petri Wars. So this is very obviously a game about science and disgusting germs. And I hate germs, so I don't think I'd like this game. I'm gonna say this is for 10 and up. Probably takes like 20 minutes to play. I'm gonna say that this is a card game, 2 to 4 players, pretty lightweight, and is for fans of germs. And if that's you, yuck. 30 to 60 minutes to play. 13 plus. Abstract strategy, medical themed. But there's no pictures of the actual game. Huh. 7 ratings. Look at that. Oh, yes, there are. Ew. Oh, it's not a card game. Is that what I said it was? There are cards. Oh, they have t-shirts. So, anyways. Put that right back there. I hate germs. All right, last one. Oh, okay. Oak and Iron, Blackbeard's Revenge. I'm going to say that this is a game about Oak Island. Cheers to Nova Scotia. Because that mystery ain't ever getting solved. And if you ask me, it was definitely Blackbeard that put the treasure there. So I'm saying this is probably, it looks like a small box, maybe a card game about Blackbeard burying his treasure on Oak Island. So if you're a fan of Oak Island treasure pirates, this could be for you. Probably like 10 plus, 2 to 4 players as per usual. It probably takes like, I'm gonna say this takes an hour to play. I don't know why, but it's just giving me the hour-long vibes. And yeah, I think it's a card game. I could be wrong. I'm probably wrong. Okay, it doesn't have a tagline. What is up with these things? So 2 to 6 players, 45 to 60 minutes. It's an expansion. Dang it. Miniatures, nautical, pirates. Well, what the heck? This looks like a very... Oak and Iron is obviously another type of game. Thank you for taking a break with me. That's the video for today. I know you're probably like, man, that was a weird video. If you want to see me do this again, maybe with Jeff, that could be fun to do it together. I just really needed a break, and I figured if I was gonna have a break and do something dumb, I may as well bring you along with me. Why not? Because we're all avoiding our responsibilities and drinking Tim Hortons and eating 20 Timbits. If you're from Canada, curious question, what's your favorite Timbit? Mine is sour cream glaze. And I know some Americans are gonna be like, we have Tim Hortons. You do, but it's different. It's a little bit different. Anyways, that's everything that I have for today's very strange random video. But if you're into it, that's good too. That's everything I have for today. If you're interested in buying board games, probably not any of the ones that I mentioned today, because I don't know that they actually exist out in the wild, but if they do, you might be able to find them at your friendly local gaming store. And for us, that's a Boardroom Game Cafe. If you like what you see, please subscribe. I hope to see you again soon. And now I say goodbye. Goodbye. Don't forget to sign up for the Game-a-thon. Bye. All right. Let me screen record. Where the heck? Yeah, I do want to record the whole screen. Okay, hopefully this works too. Imagine it didn't. Random. We have StarCraft Risk. Oh, that's just like a, it's not actually a game. I think that's just a mini. Ooh, 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 ooh. Random game. That's Magic the Gathering. We're not doing that. I think that's an expansion. Uno. That's inappropriate. Go/stop. Hold on. Nom, nom, nom. I should not have done this until the video was over.